Baby, where we going right now?
I have to get my mind right now.
Well, that's going to take longer than 2 hours.
Whatever. See, he be trying to hit, and then when I hit him back, he be mad.
If you give me a joke, I'm going to go with it, baby.
Don't go with it. I'm about to take you to the MRI. Joker. Come on, we going to the MRI. The marriage and relationship interventions is what we're doing.
All right.
And this week we're talking about some friends, indeed, do more harm than good. So our diagnosis this week is the negative health effects of bad friends. Our prognosis is the undue stress, and our results is deterioration of a friendship. Now, this is going to be quick here. Friends are supposed to be good to you. Did you know that in recent years, scientific research has suggested that people who have strong friendships experience less stress, they recover more quickly from heart attacks, and they are likely to live longer than the friends. But not all friends have such a solitary effect. Some lie, insult, and portray. So tonight we're going to focus on 3 tiers of a negative friendship.
All right.
And the first one is betrayers. Now, we all probably had a friend that betrayed us, and that consists of 3 major. Okay.
I'm sorry, I was clearing my throat.
Oh, okay.
You cleared it a little bit hard there, didn't you?
She sure did.
Okay.
That consists of 3 parts. And one is they might reveal some of your confidential information.
Yeah.
Another one is the silent treatment, when they stop speaking to you for no reason at all. And then it's the derogatory friend. Instead of complimenting you or Tracy, you always got something negative to say. You don't have nothing positive to say. The next one is the liar.
Yeah.
Now, I know we have some friends like that. You see the lies just rolling off their tongue. And the last one is the promise breaker. Oh, I promise to be there for you during the hard times, and they never there to be found.
Yeah.
So now we're talking about the prognosis is the undue stress with these friends.
Well, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this is going to be the whole thing in a nutshell. I don't consider a friend when you're on the negative side of being a friendship. I think that's an associate you have with that, and I don't really have a lot of people that I've called friends. There's like 1 or 2 people that I'll call a friend. Tracy's been in my life for a long time. She's not even considered a friend. She's like family. I know I could trust Tracy with anything, but there are certain people that I just don't allow into my space because I know that there's a distance that I need to keep them. Yeah. And so when you have a person that's going to lie and cheat and do certain things like that, you need to right away see the warning signs that that's not a friend. Even though they was once considered a friend, they have shown themselves to be their true identity and not really a friend at all. And then jealousy comes into effect. Well, if you're doing better than someone else, that person gets jealous. I mean, Millicent probably have a lot of jealous people of her now.
Yeah, so we can talk about have you had some unhealthy friendships?
Yeah, so, we know that because when you do better, some people that are doing worse don't want to be as friendly.
So I'm going to propose this to you, Millicent. Since your transformation, have the friends that was there when they seen you as the pretty big girl, are they still around?
I must say, honestly, yeah, they are. I have had some wonderful people in my life. They took me for who I was at that time.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, come on, girl.
Let me be honest.
Can
be a little honest?
Yeah, thank you. Because we don't.
Yeah, some people don't like that I ain't drinking with them no more.
There you go. There you
They
go.
don't like
Right.
that.
She thinks she all of that because she healthy now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they but I think it's they know that they have to tread those waters too.
Yeah.
And most people find it difficult. See, change is difficult for some people.
Yeah, that's true.
And I don't think of it as change. I think of it as evolving.
Right, and that's true. And you're going to have people, what, you think you're too good to drink with me now? Yes.
Yeah, I do.
Yes, I do,
Yeah.
So,
really
Tracy.
I was going to say, sometimes, though, Rick, you have those friends that, you have those people in your life who you think are your friends, and until you find out somehow, some way that they're not, you still thinking that they're your friends.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate when that happens.
Yeah, very.
When you think that someone is there for you, and it can be very depressing to you as an individual.
Very.
I would just say lift yourself up beyond that and just, you can always find someone else to be a friend.
Yeah.
So don't get too disappointed when someone who used to be your friend is not there. So You're talking about the prognosis. Is that the first one?
No, we did the diagnosis, we did the prognosis. Now the results is a majority of the time is deterioration. You end the friendship, and then other times you sort of, it takes a long time because sometimes you don't see it. You so close to a person, you don't see that person always dogging you out. It's somebody on the outside looking in to tell you, that person always puts you down. They're not happy for you when you're achieving things. They are so negative all the time, and you're stressing over them. So I want to say to all the people out there, stop stressing over undue friendships, because sometimes you just have to let it go. Yeah. And I mean, from beginning to end, let it go. It was real when it happened. And like Millicent just said, that she had some good friends from the beginning to the end, then some who you jumped off the train of drinking. They probably got some reservations, but it's all about your health. Yeah. Not theirs. It's like if you want to be healthy and you got to cut them loose, I'll say snip, snip.
And I'll say this again, when you say healthy, being healthy means that you want to be in a healthy relationship with someone. Yeah. And if that is unhealthy, it can cause you stress because you get this undue worry about why this person doesn't like you, why this person's not around, why did this happen? Don't worry about why. Yeah. They're going to come and go. A good friend, as Millicent was saying, she got some people that stick with her, as thick as thieves, they stood there. Yeah. Those are the ones you want. Those who drop by the wayside, that's going to happen.
Remember your season, your reason in your lifetime. Right. Some people just not meant to be there forever.
One of my favorite people, T.D. Jakes said, there are some. Yeah, well, you one of my favorite people. T.D. Jakes says there's a season for everything, including friends.
And you got to pick the friends that's worth saving. I'm not saying cut them off, cold turkey or whatever. But if it's worth saving a friend and you have a backstory and a nice history with them, then try your best to save that friendship. But if it's, detrimental to your health, it's not worth it.
All right. So, baby, thank you very much for bringing up the MRI today, which is we're talking about the walk on the negative side of friendships. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to go to Tracy Brown.